starting kick off a new challenge today. Oh, so when I ended my last challenge, it was all about distraction and getting things out and neutralizing the biggest players of distraction and screen-induced entertainment that really just keep our minds as busy to the degree where we are just losing our focus and kind of like there's no mental space anymore, right? So and then over in the between time now, originally I wanted to do like a an optimum health challenge, which is incredibly intriguing simply from the perspective of what does it actually mean optimum health and what are the contributors, the factors that are really playing a massive role in this endeavor. But so on in the between time, eventually there was another proposal to me in terms of a challenge, which I found even more intriguing. How to survive with $10 a day in one of the most expensive countries on the planet, Switzerland. So that is literally my current challenge. I chose to take it on 21 days. The rules are simple. I have $10 a day. Basically, I get 210 Swiss francs with which I can basically do whatever I like in terms of food, right? We're talking about food budget, right? I can do whatever I like. I can buy whatever I like. I can just put it on the table one day and then starve the rest of the time. Um, the objective is I'm right. I'm a fitness trainer. I do a lot of classes. I do a lot of training. So I want to be eating clean. I want to build muscle. I still want to take care of my body. My body needs a lot of care, a lot of sleep, good nutrition, and I'm very adamant about eating clean and healthy. So the objective is really just to stay on target for 21 days, trying to build lean, stay healthy, feel good in my body, and eventually see if I can manage, right, to check in every single day, talk about what I've spent money for, how it has impacted whatever I have spent money for my personal health, the way that I eat, the way that I drink, the way that I train, etc., etc. And so that's what I want to kick off today. Basically, it's again like the accountability system for me to stay on track is these daily check-ins. They're going to be pretty short in this one because it's not much of. I'm probably not going to reflect too much on mental aspects like psychological stuff like in other challenges. But still, like it's pretty massive for me to think about paying. It's like $70 a week. There's no room for going out, having a beer, maybe eating out, etc., inviting friends. There's no space for that, right? I don't know if you're familiar, but the prices in Switzerland have gone up, and they always have been incredibly, incredibly expensive. So, as a fitness trainer, mental trainer, for me, it's absolutely essential to eat clean. Today, I just want to also disclaim, of course, there is some food in my house before I even went, out there, right? So basically, for me, it's important to understand there is some eggs, there's I think some chicken left, there's some good some veggies. There's not much, but there's some food left in my fridge. So I don't have to start from scratch. We'll just disclaim that, right? So for people who are thinking, oh man, like he's going out of the streets and like have 210 bucks and like literally nothing to eat. That's not the case. Okay. There's some, I had some stuff in my fridge, not much, but I had some stuff in my fridge. So let's really check quickly in. Today I spent a total of 27 bucks, around 27 Swiss francs. Okay, that's what I spent today. Let's look at what I bought today, right? So I bought oatmeal. It's basically whole grain oats. I really need a lot of oats in terms of like, so I do a lot of porridge with it. And that's the second thing that I bought is basically flax seeds. And I do create these overnight oats mixed with there's cinnamon in there, there's protein powder in there, etc. And that's basically what keeps my stomach healthy and on alkaline level, so that when I'm eating and training so much that I'm not like starting to fart, starting to get bloated, etc., starting to have like digestible issues. Okay, so that's basically the first thing that I thought I really need at home. I bought 3 of those. Interesting enough, I found like a discounted price, and basically they're around like 0.75 francs or so. So I bought three of them. I bought one of those beauties. It's about $2 and five, like $2.50 or something. Flax seeds. Of course, the one thing that cannot be missed in my household is peanut butter. Okay, so peanut butter chunky. So just to give you an idea, basically one of those is around 7.5 Swiss francs. That's an equivalent of around eight and 30 US dollars. There's half a kilogram in there, and it usually lasts me on good days about 3 days, and then it's gone. It's literally I already ate close to half of it today, so that's tough, right? That's really going to be probably one of my major problems to deal with. So, and then of course I came across some nice discounted chicken. It was 50%. It's nicely marinated. It's about 385 grams of chicken that I found there, and felt like, okay, so it's discounted, it's 50%. I can basically take it home. Another thing that is absolutely essential for me is carrots. So I bought some carrots today. They're probably a part of the chicken. It was the most expensive thing. I also bought myself a sandwich for, I think it was also discounted, and eventually it was like $3 and something. And because of that, get out there, get to see you create, explore. So I'm just talking about my challenge currently, and how I'm staying on a budget while building muscle while staying lean, just for you as an information. So basically, and I'm talking about how I've spent around 27 Swiss francs out of 70 that I had during my week, right? I'm basically, reflecting on what I've been spending on, and I've been buying the 50% chicken. I've been buying carrots. I've been buying oats, whole grain oats, and flax seeds. Of course, my peanut butter, the crunchy, cannot be missed. Tomorrow, probably going to buy some apples and bananas because, of course, peanut butter wants to be mixed. And ultimately a sandwich. Now, the sandwich thing, that's a problem, right? Because the problem is it's very short-lived. If I were to eat one of those sandwiches each day, that'll cost me a fortune. Basically, imagine like I'm buying one sandwich a day. Each of them are, if they are discounted, they're about 3.80 or something Swiss francs. On a scale times seven, that's just way too much, right? That's basically, we're talking about $21 just for one sandwich a day, a little more. So yeah, it's tricky. Just also to wrap it up a little bit, what I'm usually eating, what I ate today during the day. I was at a friend's, like at a client's house. I trained him, and they ate lunch there. It was quinoa. It was nice veggie mix. It was some tofu, and I had some of it. They offered me some lunch there, and otherwise it was, I think, so it was one apple, two bananas. It was massive oatmeal today. It was a sandwich, and it was a great chunky smoothie. It was a little bread, eggs on it. And that's basically it, right? So we're talking about trying to stay level with the whole, all the proteins, trying to stay level with my macros, trying to stay level with the $10 a day. So today I spent approximately 45% or so, a little less of the budget that I have for 1 week. And the trouble is that I am obliged to go to eat lunch with one of my investors today, this week. Ta-da! So that's going to be tricky. I'm probably just going to take, a little bit free on these or some small little thingy. Yeah, and then I'm going to see how that's going to turn out. So that's basically the start of my 21-day challenge, $10 a day for 21 days, eating clean, building muscle, staying on target in Switzerland, no less, the most expensive, one of the most expensive places on the planet when it comes to buying and consuming food, or anything else for that matter. And so, yeah, I'm going to check in every single day just to stay level, just to share and stay accountable in terms of how to manage to build muscle, eat clean, and still stay on a budget in one of the wealthiest and most expensive countries in the world. Take care. Have a beautiful rest of your day. I see you tomorrow.